Alright guys, welcome to the video. On this video I'm going to be talking about some of the weapons that got affected from the update and my first impressions off of them. This is the Red Death that I'm using in the gameplay. Basically what happened is the Red Death was actually nerfed about a month or two ago, something around there, and basically what it did was it used to be able to 2 burst, but then they changed it so the fire rate went up and the impact went down a little bit, and basically what happened was it could not, no longer 2 burst people, and that did kind of annoy people. It was supposed to be a buff, but a lot of people thought it was a nerf. By the way, this was actually my first game of the day and my first time using pulse rifles for a long time. So my aim was a little bit off. I think I still had like 22-0 or something like that. So it's still a pretty good gameplay, pretty not, bad to watch, pretty good to watch. So I hope you do enjoy that. But basically, the main thing that happened in this update was actually not to the pulse rifles. It was to the hand cannons. And normally I use Hawkmoon, Thorn, or the Last Word. I roll with hand cannons basically because they have the highest potential kill time. You can 2-shot people with the Hawkmoon, and you can 2-shot, although it's very rare with Last Word, this little glitch, because when you have hip fire, it's supposed to increase damage, but sometimes it does it on the, when you scope in, it does the 101 damage for a headshot. So that's pretty cheap, but it is in the game, and you can actually 3-shot body shot if you're hip firing with the Last Word, so that's pretty sick. But basically what happened was they nerfed the crap out of Hawkmoon, Thorn got a slight nerf, and of course Last Word got a slight range nerf because it does fire so fast. They don't want it to be as versatile, longer range. They want it more to be like a shotgun type thing, something to complement a sniper where you can cover the short range with the Last Word and then snipe. So that, was a pretty good nerf in my opinion for the Last Word, because the Last Word was kind of an insane weapon before that. But moving on to the main thing would be Hawkmoon. Thorn didn't really receive a nerf, which I thought was greatly needed. Not because Thorn is like super good, but because it's probably the most annoying gun to play against in PvP, because that Thorn burn really screws up your screen, and it's a 2-shot headshot no matter what. It's not like a Hawkmoon where it's an RNG. It's not like it'll kill them instantly like Hawkmoon would if you get a 126 bullets, but nonetheless, if you do have, the Thorn 2 headshots, it will kill them eventually. So it's kind of annoying to, get killed if people can fire off that many headshots so quickly, because the Thorn fire rate is really high. So you can actually get it where you can see the 84 and the 84 in the same little section, if that makes any sense. But I thought Thorn needed a nerf. It didn't really get that much of a nerf in a way. I don't know, it kind of got nerfed just like the rest of hand cannons, but not especially like Hawkmoon did. It seems like the hitbox for Hawkmoon is a lot smaller. That mainly is because they actually decreased the range on it a lot, and there's actually a little bit more kick to the right, so it's a little bit more, difficult to control. And then on top of that, the accuracy is very bad, and they actually took some of the range off of it. So basically what happens is when you're firing the gun, it looks like the hitbox is smaller because it looks like you'd be hitting them, but the accuracy just is not very, on point, and it's not exactly accurate where you're putting the sight. So that's really annoying to play with, but as long as you're at medium range, it should do well. But as far as the Hawkmoon of old, it's not going to be like that. The recoil is worse, accuracy worse, just basically overall not as good of a weapon. Still a very good weapon. Hand cannons will still dominate PvP in my opinion. Of course, if you could get a really good pulse rifle user, you could do pretty well in that as well, but I still think hand cannons can really dominate anything. And as a conclusion to this video, I do really like the nerf. I don't think you needed that much on Hawkmoon, and if you did, which they did end up doing, if you made it this bad for Hawkmoon, I don't know why you did not do that to Thorn, because Last Word and Hawkmoon, the kill times are very high, but the Thorn, it will be a little bit slower because you burn, but that burn just really screws you up. It gives you the sensation of like you don't know what to do, you have to run. It's basically like an Axiom bolt chasing you. If you get what I'm trying to say, it's like you don't really have any safe spots. You don't really feel safe, like you can regen. You just kind of sit there and burn, and it's really annoying to play against. So that basically wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the updates. It was pretty good in my opinion. They added a couple, aesthetic things, like if you go to the menu, you can actually look at your progress for all the things without actually having to go to the tower and check them out. Another thing that I thought was really cool, which I really did enjoy, was if you go on the mobile app, you can actually put stuff in the vault from your phone if it's on your character. So let's just say you're on like, the light rail or like a car ride home, and you're just about to play and you don't want to take that time to switch over all of your stuff from Destiny. All you have to do is go on your phone, click transfer to vaults with all the stuff you want in the vault. You get home, it's already going to be there. You can transfer character to character on the go. So that's a really cool little thing that they added in my opinion. So that is, like I said, going to wrap it up. Drop a like if you did enjoy, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Yeah.